Hello and welcome to week 2 of General Biology at Rogers State University. Again, I'm Dr. Martin. I'm sending this video message by email hopefully I'm going to get it to you on Sunday, and which would be the 18th of January. Now the 19th, on Monday the 19th, that's Martin Luther King holiday. And so all campuses are closed on Martin Luther King Day. So I'm not going to open the module information for you until Tuesday morning on the 20th. Now this is going to be week 2, but it's actually the first week of content, meaning it's the first week that you're going to have access to chapter 1. That's a logical place to start, is chapter 1 in your text. So in your module in Blackboard, you will have a link to your text, chapter 1. That's the only part of your text that you'll have a link to, is chapter 1. And then you'll have a link to chapter 1's McGraw-Hill's PowerPoint presentation that is associated with that chapter. But another link will have 3 lectures, and those lectures are me using the McGraw-Hill PowerPoint presentation, and that's the information that I expect you to know well from chapter 1. And now there's 3 sections in chapter 1, and there will be a video lecture for each section. If I try to lecture all of that all at once, it would take an hour or so, and that would be really boring for both of us. So 3 separate sections in chapter 1, and a lecture from me with PowerPoints, superimposed on PowerPoints, that kind of identify what I need you to know from the chapter. Then there's a smart book review for chapter 1. And that, again, that's specifically the information from chapter 1 I expect you to be familiar with. Then there is a chapter 1 quiz from just chapter 1, and only 1 attempt on that quiz. So study up, use your smart book review, take some good notes. Don't be afraid to take notes on these PowerPoint slides, even if you have to print them off or do them on a separate legal pad, but take notes on my lectures from chapter 1. And do the smart book review, and then you should be ready for a quiz on chapter 1. There's also a lab associated with this on the scientific method, and that's really the assignments that are due for this particular week, and they'll be due next Sunday night, and which would be the 25th of January. All right, so this is the way it's going to work every semester. Now, Martin Luther King Day makes it a little bit different, but generally speaking, every Monday morning, I open up a new module for you. Next week will be week 3, and then so on. And we will walk through each chapter. Remember, you will not have access to the entire e-text of McGraw-Hill's, Hofnagel's text. I will simply give you links to each chapter as we cover them, and it'll take you directly to the chapter. That way you don't have to look at the entire text, and we're only going to cover about 17 of the chapters anyway, so there's way too much material there for you. So the links will take you each week to the chapter that we're covering. Hope you have a great week. Hope you have a great holiday, Martin Luther King Day holiday, and I'm going to see you on Tuesday morning and for week 2, chapter 1 of General Biology.